The Best Independence Day Fair Ever by Mary V. Our county 4-H fair was the biggest gathering, eating pie, chili, and barbecue cooking contesting, blue ribbon animal showcasing, sack racing, carnival riding, elephant ear buying in the whole state. And I planned to go July 3rd and have fun with Uncle George and Aunt Gertie's kids. One night, at my family's dinner table, spread with disgusting cooked vegetables, salad, and liver, Dad and Mom talked about a family trip to New York City. Our family would see the bombastic red, white, and blue fireworks. Mom said the show was second only to Washington, D.C.'s July 4th show. The words no more fell from her lips when I devised a plan to talk her and Dad into going to the fair instead. Think about it, Dad. Mom, on the way to New York City, we could sit in a noisy train and do nothing. We'll watch the country and cities pass by, said Mom. That'll be nice. I'd rather ride my bike. We would have to take a taxi, another long ride, and sit mostly stuck in traffic to the park facing the river and find no benches to sit on, so we'll spread a blanket and do nothing because if we move, someone else will take the spot. We could have a picnic dinner, Mom said. Chicken, burgers, whatever you girls want. I prefer an elephant ear from the 4-H fair. Mom, thousands of people will flock to the same park. They'll squeeze together like fish in a net. Then we'll have to stand and look over their heads to see the sky show, and I'm short. I won't be able to see. You could stand on Dad's camping chair, she said. Mom, Dad, I don't mind saying the fireworks are amazing for the first 5 minutes, but then it gets boring. Boom, splash, boom, boom, splash. Then when the show ends, we'll have to claw our way to the taxi stand and wait for one to take us to a hotel where it will be too late to go to the pool. You could go the next morning before we leave, said Mom. I love my dad and Mom. They work hard and save tons of money from their big city jobs to give my bossy sister and me things. What I'd much rather do was pile into Aunt Gertie and Uncle George's pickup with all their kids and go to the fair. I take it you have a different idea, said Dad. The door had opened for my best performance ever. I had them hooked and ready to reel in. The County 4-H fair is the same day. My bossy sister dropped her spoon. You want to go to a fair? You realize there'll be stinky animals and farm people wearing stained overalls? The only food we'll find is corn dogs and cotton candy. That wasn't true. I planned to wear my good jeans and a clean t-shirt. My bossy sister would be the most difficult one to convince. The challenge didn't scare me none. I took a deep breath and said, Yep, there'll be no sitting, no long waiting, lots of laughing. So much to do it'll be difficult to choose. You could ride the Ferris wheel. I know you'd like that. You could win prizes. Your friends might be there. Then I leaned close and whispered, Especially Joey Matthews. Her eyes popped wide as apple pie. She picked up her fork. Well, I suppose if the family prefers to go to the fair, and that was all the more she said on that, because I know she was thinking a whole lot about maybe seeing Joey Matthews. Dad and Mom looked at each other like they were almost convinced. I picked up my fork and landed it smack dab in the disgusting cauliflower, which didn't taste near as bad as the liver, and lifted it to my lips. Aunt Gertie and Uncle George told me you two went to the 4-H when you were young'uns. Remember how much fun you had? I stuffed the disgusting vegetable into my mouth and forced a sweet child's smile. Dad lowered his head, staring at his plate. He laughed softly. I beat Sam Wilder at the sack race. I remember there being a fireworks show at the end of the day, said Mom. This was the time for pleading. You love us kids. I'll do anything if you'll just let me go. Look on my face. I held steady, keeping the look until they melted. Dad turned to Mom. She looked back at him. The memories of a 4-H red, white, and blue country-style firework fun time whooshed between them. Dad reached over and set his hand on Mom's. She smiled. I guess we're going to the forage fair instead, said Dad. Done. Yes. They flopped around with their thinking like a fish trying to wiggle free of a line and landed smack dab in the bottom of my boat. I forked a second piece of disgusting cauliflower, earning a smile from Mom. I find taking time to talk all civil like with Dad and Mom can result in a summertime made of easy living, kind of like catching two big old fish. This has been Mary V., the storyteller, reading The Best Independence Fair Ever.